morning, humans. Are you human this morning? I am human adjacent this morning. Welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. What a whirlwind December has already been. The heck? Like yesterday, when I did my good night from Vlogmas, I didn't even think I explained it very well. It was like, my daughter goes, "Oh, Mom, did you remember to do something?" And I was like, "Yeah, Caitlin, that was like a week ago. Of course I remember." She's like, "Mom, that was this morning." I was like, "I did that this morning?" Oh yeah. And then what else? Like I went grocery shopping. I don't even know. I do so many things in a day now, and I used to do nothing, that it's insane how much a growth I've experienced over this last 8 months. I went to Target all by myself. That's an adventure right there, you guys. What did I find at Target? I know what I found. I did get myself a treat. I got groceries and some other things, but you guys, it's Christmas! Peppermint bark coffee! Hooray! I jump right from pumpkin spice to peppermint bark in the blink of an eye. That's how I roll. I was talking to a friend, a customer friend of mine on Instagram last night, and she's like, "I thought Halloween was your favorite." And I'm like, "Yeah, Halloween's my favorite." She goes, "But you just said Christmas was your favorite." And I'm like, "Yeah, Christmas is my favorite." It was I kind of felt like Buddy the Elf. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very seasonally inspired, and I tend to jump right from one, as soon as Halloween's done, I'm like, Christmas! And then Thanksgiving is not excluded, it's just part of it. And then once Christmas is over, I'm like, there's that weird matrix week in between Christmas and New Year's where you really have no idea what just happened. And then I'm like, Valentine's Day! St. Patrick's Day, Easter! So, I don't know. If I had to choose, Halloween, if I had to choose only one thing forever and ever, but then I don't know, man, because Christmas. I don't know. It's my favorite. Everything's my favorite. Buddy the Elf, huh? That would be a good colorway. Anyways, let's just open Advents, you guys, because it is 5:30 in the morning, and y'all are the first people who I'm talking to, because you're the only people that I want to talk to. So everyone else in my house, if they were up this early, would be grumpy pants yelling at cats, and it would be complete chaos. So I like getting up early so I can get work done in peace and quiet. My cats aren't quiet, so yeah. Peace and quiet adjacent. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm on my second cup of coffee already this morning. I got up at 4. I hope you guys can. Where the heck did I get this mug? Oh gosh, if I find it, I'll link the shop. I cannot remember, but I found this shop through Kevin and Ray of Needles at the Ready. If I find it, I'll link it below in the description, but I got this last year. It's Fair Isle knit print with my name on it. And it has snowflakes, so it's hot and it's so good. It's chilly here, chilly, for Florida. Chilly adjacent, is that my word for today? Adjacent, maybe. I think it got down to 40 last night, which is cold for Florida. Usually the coldest we see is we'll have one day where it's maybe 32, and we all run outside and play in the the frost on the grass and pretend we live somewhere that has seasons. It's great fun. But yeah, it's a weird cold in Florida though. My mom lives in Wyoming. They don't stay there during the winter, but Wyoming obviously super, super cold, but they go to the desert in California all winter. And she came here and was like, "It is freaking cold." She was here when my grandma passed in February, and I'm like, "I know, it's weird you tell people, but I don't know. I think because it's of the humidity and just like the sea level that we're at, maybe. Aquila also. I do keep my house cold because, you know, I'm 47 and I have personal summers. But when Aquila came a couple years ago too, and she's from Baltimore, she was like, it's freaking cold. It was probably just my house because it was November. But I'm like, I know, weird, huh? Maybe just because it's so hot during the summer that then, you know, then when it is that cold that you just feel, I don't even know. This is not a weather channel. I'm not a weather girl. Okay, Shug? I've been watching King of the Hill. Shug. Oh my gosh. Send more coffee, please. But yeah, at the end of the night, I was like, oh my God, I got like nothing done. I literally packed like 60 orders, dyed 12 skeins of yarn, went grocery shopping, prepped yarn, answered emails, uploaded Vlogmas. Like, I did a lot yesterday, so I don't know why sometimes at the end of the day I feel like I did nothing. I know I'm not alone though, because my really good friend Andy the Nitrous says the same thing. She's like, oh yeah, I did do that. Yeah, that doesn't count as work though, because I wanted to do it. Because, you know, I really enjoy what I do, but it is still work. So you still do need a break, which is kind of hard when you work from home because it's always looking at you. So I've been trying to just like put my phone on do not disturb when I don't want to lose focus in what I'm doing. So if I'm a little slower to respond to DMs on Instagram or whatever, that is why. I either see it, answer in my head and forgot to reply, or I started a reply and then got distracted. Anyways, email is best. prettytwistedyarns@yahoo.com. I feel kind of bad that like my DMs on Instagram are getting kind of buried because I really want to like respond to everyone, but sometimes I'm like, it's just not a very organized, searchable way to find messages where email is. So yeah, I feel kind of bad on Instagram if I didn't reply. It's just because it got kind of buried and I couldn't find it or didn't see it. Anywho, I'm gonna open the Advent, but let's see, what do I have going on today? Caitlin has school. I'm gonna wash some yarn for a shop update, which is happening today for you, which is December 1st. But this is a Vlogmas day 3. Anyways, I did like Goss Like Christmas too, except in main skeins instead of self-striping. And I got so inspired. Later on when I go into my office, the book, The Official Knitting Guide to Halloween Town and Christmas Town by Tannis Gray, there's stockings. Who's the designer? Jesse... I'm not going to butcher the last name. I'll show you a little bit later, but it's the stocking that's black, green, and red. Like so my Christmas aesthetic. So that needed to happen. Those stockings in these colors needed to happen. So I'm dyeing up some of those and, or no, I already dyed it. I'm washing that. And then I'm dyeing more Love and Stitches membership colorways because we did have to open a pre-order because we sold out, which is crazy sauce, crazy pants. But I am here for it. I need to order yarn. I'm gonna, yeah, like I already said, dye some more yarn, photograph yarn. I'm gonna yarn. I'm yarning all day. Day yarning? Probably gonna yarn all night too because it's Friday and Caitlin doesn't have school tomorrow. Aren't you guys stoked? You're like the first people I talk to and I make no sense first thing in the morning. Okay, day 3. I'm also super excited because my nail tech isn't, she was sick and she's not sick anymore and I'm getting my nails back on next Friday. Woohoo! Anyway, December 3rd. Yeah, okay. A little more orange and less peachy pinky. Huh? Day 3? Yeah? So let's go hang it on my garland. Okay, be right back.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Another year went by, but the difference this time.
Okay, so I'm sitting here looking at 45 packages to send out, mostly the Love in Pretty Twisted Stitches colorway for the Love and Stitches membership. I was gonna go to the post office and I'll turn you around in a minute and show you this. I'm gonna schedule a pickup. So the labels were printed yesterday. And I think the smarter move at this point is to schedule a pickup for tomorrow. That way I don't have to fight the crowds and the irritated looks from people as I walk in with a million pink poly mailers. I will get very many stares and angry faces. And also, this way I can just start dyeing yarn, and then at noon, right now it is 9:45. And at noon, I want to hop on a Zoom with Love and Stitches membership because they are doing a Making with Minis. And I am very excited for that. So if you got a shipping notification, I was going to take them today. I'm going to be smarter about it, and they will get picked up tomorrow, which if you're watching Vlogmas, that's all messed up. Today's December 1st, actually, like real time for me, but you'll be seeing this on December 3rd. Yeah, something like that. But how much, yeah, because look at why. Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, if I walk in to the post office here in Brooksville, Florida, with this, I will be getting very, very angry bad vibes. I can't even really get the whole scope of it. Okay, it's not like a tremendous amount, but enough to where I think the smarter move is to go ahead and schedule a pickup. So that's what I'm gonna do. Guys, look at what I dyed. Do y'all remember a little yarn dyer who used to dye self-striping yarn and doesn't anymore? And she had this amazing color called Goths Like Christmas too. Oh, that was me. Yeah, so these, I've learned so much since then that these are not the exact colors of Goths Like Christmas too, but the same thing. And I'll take you back in my office and show you the book and inspiration. When I saw this stocking, I had to create this. So I have Mary Cherry. Is that what I named that one? Yes, Mary Cherry, Don't Fear the Reaper, and Help Me, I'm Feeling. Like Jim Carrey from The Grinch. But it's not the same as if you've gotten Help Me, I'm Feeling in the past. It's similar, but this is a much more repeatable colorway. And I am so proud of how this came out. I even uploaded the samples on my computer to check the color contrast to make sure it would work for color work. And these will be in my shop on both my Posh DK, which is 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon 4-ply, and a returning base that is my Shiver DK, which is silver stellina DK. Ah! Okay, let's go back in my office and I will show you the inspiration. Oh, hi, I'm back. Oh, hi, I'm back. That was like 2-second walk from my dye studio to my office. See, Nicole, I struggle with my messy hair, my messy mom bun. Anyhow, okay, so I got my copy on Amazon, and I don't know where else you can get it, but this is Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, the official knitting guide to Halloween Town and Christmas Town. I had to have it. Gaslight Christmas 2 is so my, like, Christmas vibe. Like, red and green and black. And then book is, like, flipping beautiful. Like, I don't know, like, heirloom quality. Like, this is raised and shiny. Oh, my gosh. I want to knit everything in here. And I am not complaining about this one bit because I am enjoying dyeing all the yarn and seeing what you guys make. I want to knit everything in here, but I can't. So I have a friend who you might know named Vanessa, Knitty Witch. Yeah, you guys know Knitty Witch. You know Vanessa. Yes. Vanessa has the Sparkle DK and she's going to be knitting me. This is the first time I've had like a sample knitter. Well, yeah. I mean, I want it for my kids. So she was like, I'll knit it for you. So, yeah, because I knew I wouldn't really have time to have a full stocking sample ready, like by Christmas. So, because I don't have that much time to knit anymore, I sent one to Vanessa, who you should most definitely follow. She's Knitty Witch on Instagram. She's Knitty Witch on YouTube. I met her at Rhinebeck last year. It's just amazing. Okay, so can the glare not be rude? Right? Okay, so gosh, I'm almost embarrassed to be like, go on my Instagram timeline and look at my stuff because I don't really know how to take good pictures or anything. But if you remember Gaslight Christmas 2, this had to happen. Had to happen. So I only have this color set. I could dye these also, but I am dyeing a lot of yarn for other things right now. So yeah, these are going to be in my shop. And this silver stellina on DK, a sparkly Christmas, Nightmare Before Christmas stocking, sparkly. Yes, please. I need one for every single member of my family. That's 5. I will never be able to knit 5 of these. Yeah, it's kind of bittersweet. I was talking to my friend Andy, the knittress, who you should also follow, who's an amazing human. She just opened her own brick and mortar because she just had her dreams come true. I was talking to Andy. What was my point? Oh, yeah, well, and she's just like, I love how, like, busy we both are, but, like, we don't get that much time to chat anymore. And I'm like, I know, it's kind of bittersweet. Like, this is, all my dreams are coming true right now. With my yarn business and enjoying life and all of the things, but I don't have time to knit. Like, realistically, I guess I could, but when I'm done work, my hands just hurt. And if I do knit, it's just stockinette because I don't want to use my brain anymore. But, like, I really want to just knit all the time, and I can't. So it's kind of sad, but then also not, because, like, I mean, I've been a full-time indie dyer, I guess, for a while, but just this year kind of hit where I don't have as many other responsibilities, like, because my grandma passed away and stuff, where I don't know, and I'm not in as much pain. I'm going to physical therapy, so I'm able to accomplish a lot more yarn dyeing, which is fantastic. So it's kind of bittersweet. You know what I mean? And I heard Hannah, the Corner of Crafts, on YouTube and Instagram a long time ago say, like, she talked about taking your creative business, you know, your creativity into a business, and she's like, you might lose a hobby. So yeah, I do have a sock machine, which is amazing, and I still knit, like, even if it's 5 stitches, but not like I used to, and that's okay. I'll dye the yarn, y'all can knit it, okay? All right, I'll catch up with you later. Bye. Okay, cool. So a little bit of an announcement and maybe sneak peek at what's coming up. On December 5th, I am starting a membership. Woo! It's gonna be called Die Hard, and it's basically kind of like Patreon and Discord combined. I am a member of Twin Stitches Designs community, and this is the platform that she uses. So shout out to my friend Julianne for pointing me in this direction. It's called Mighty, and it's like an app, but unlike Patreon and or Discord, where Discord can maybe seem a little bit overwhelming and there's a lot going on, and then with Patreon, it's like me or whoever like posting stuff, but not a lot of what you guys can post. So what Die Hard is gonna be is studio vlogs, early access to shop updates, 10% or maybe like a surprise coupon code that can be used for the month, as well as voting power. So with this dye course that I'm taking, I need to practice it. The final like live sessions are in January. So in order for me to like practice it and get better at it and get your guys' input, I'll pull like 3 photos for the month, and you guys can vote on the photo, and then I pull the colors out of them and create it'll be 100 grams of yarn. So it'll either be 5 20-gram mini skeins, a 50-gram skein, and 5 10-gram skeins, or 1 full skein. And you guys will get to vote on that too. Like, how do you guys want me to pull the colors from this reference photo and break that down, what kind of style we're gonna do. So you can join the Yarn of the Month Club, and you just won't know, necessarily what you're going to get. It'll always be 100 grams of yarn, but you won't know if they're minis or, anything like that. And then so signups will be on the 5th for the membership, and then signups for Yarn of the Month Club will also be on December 5th. And will be like a limited, and those will ship out before January 5th. It will be a recurring membership, so it will be on the 5th of the month. You get charged. You can change it, cancel it at any time, but whatever content, like say for December, what we do, then in January, I can upload that on like YouTube and Instagram. Like, this is what my community, this Die Hard community, came up with. So I just think that will be a really fun way for me to take you guys on my color adventure without divulging like any course information. I do plan on putting on my Instagram like the course and then the information. It's Spinny Buns, Alana Wilcox. So I will try to put links and stuff because I've been asked quite a bit about the course. For me, hands down, game changer, and we're not even to the like juicy stuff yet. I got a lot of the dyeing stuff done ahead because you kind of can work at your own pace for the 2 months with on-demand content, and because I knew I would be busy in December. So I still have homework and stuff to do on the computer. The tech, the dye knowledge is absolutely amazing, but the tech stuff for me is totally new. So I knew that would take me a little bit longer to get the hang of because I already know how to dye yarn, and I have done this with some success in the past where I'm using just primary dyes. Anyways, this is a sneak peek of kind of what I would be showing you in this membership. Things I use in my dye studio. Also, there'll be like a monthly Q&A. It can be dye questions, circular sock machine questions. I can try to answer knitting questions. And if I don't know, I can put you in the right direction. Because I know a lot of people and resources who know and specialize in different things. So I'm really excited. I feel like it will help us connect more. I'm like, I can put a story up on Instagram and say, hey, which photo do you like? Sometimes people answer wrong. Sometimes people answer this, but they're not necessarily interested in it. So I just think this will be a great way to bring the magical world of color alchemy into your world. So this is something that I use. I don't think I've ever shown before. And this is the colorway Mary Cherry. Okay, so this thing that is standing behind me, it's basically a dehumidifying cabinet. It uses heat and low air, so it's not like a dryer. It's basically like if you lived in an apartment and didn't have laundry, you can dry clothes in it, but there's no agitation, so it dries the yarn. And in the winter especially, and it's not even cold really in Florida, but yarn dyers in the winter like to play a fun game of, is it dry? Haley's alarm's going off. It's all good, baby girl. Is it dry or is it cold? That's a fun game yarn dyers play in the winter time. So anyways, this dehumidifies and helps the yarn dry. So to kind of keep my skeins in order, I like to thwack them a little bit to kind of straighten them out. And I think I can fit in here. I like to put them just on one hanger and spread them out so that they dry like faster and more evenly. And I think I can get up to like 24 skeins in there maybe. So I'm putting these in there now. And then I usually set it for 2 hours, like flip them and then set it for another 2 hours, and they're almost basically dry. Yeah, like they'll be dry tomorrow. So I got it on Amazon. Another thing I probably want to do is make like an Amazon storefront so that when you guys ask me questions about where did you get this for dyeing or this or that, I can just direct you to that link. So those are all things in the works, but yo, set your alarms for December 5th. I'll be sending out a newsletter and doing an Instagram live closer to the date, probably tomorrow, which when you'll be seeing that is December 2nd. But today is actually December 1st, which is my husband's birthday. But I'm recording Vlogmas Day 3. I could keep all this straight in my head, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna get these in here and get these drying so I can go quick hop on a Zoom with the 11 Stitches membership, because we are gonna be learning about making with minis, which is perfect for the Advent season. So I'm gonna get to work and then go hang out with my friends. Okay, love you, bye! You guys, okay, so I had you up on my tripod because I was like, I'm gonna hop on the Zoom. There's Making with Minis today with 11 Stitches membership. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna put this on my tripod so I can have some content and just do like a time lapse of it or whatever. Because I'm filming on December, like today is December 1st, but this is Vlogmas Day 3. I thought I was super organized. Like I had it all written down and everything. I put it in my phone calendar as the wrong day. So I hop on the Zoom and I'm like, surely right at noon there would be more than like one person in here. And then like, I was like, hi, like did I just join a Zoom that is not even like knitting related? What just happened? Is this the Matrix? So anyways, a bunch of people hopped on and it was a group of members who meet at that time every day to Zoom, and I was taking my lunch break and I'm like, well, listen, I guess the universe works in strange ways. For whatever reason, I'm meant to be here. And then I wasn't shy. I talked to people and was like, hi. And then we had a really good conversation. This isn't not always like easy things for me to do, so I'm like a real person now. I went to Target last night. Listen. Yeah, oh, that was great. So I just ate an Uncrustable and a 20-gram, sorry, I'm just like randomly holding my phone, so I apologize. Oikos Pro 20 grams of protein yogurt. Lunch at Champions, preferred by most yarn dyers. At least this one. Yogurt and an Uncrustable. Beats McDonald's, right? Okay, well, I'm gonna go probably, I don't know, do more yarn stuff. Okay, love you, bye. You guys, I just dated myself so hard, like my age. Okay, so my oldest daughter is 20 and her partner Jeremy lives with us. And some of their mutual friends are over. They're all guys or whatever. And I have this ongoing joke with Jeremy where I try to like troll him or prank him, and I'll be like really, really serious and walk up to him and be like, Jeremy, I need clarification. Did you or did you not speak in class today? And I think at first I don't even, like, he never laughs. Haley's like, oh my God, Mom, whatever. she's into Pearl Jam. So I go in there and like they all looked at me and Jeremy just looked at them and he's like, yeah, they don't get the reference. I'm like, what do you mean they don't get the reference? And I'm like, they were all like, what? And I immediately was like, well, that didn't go how I planned. I thought they'd be like, oh my God, Haley's mom is so freaking cool. I was like when you would walk in and your grandparents, you'd be like, ew, Elvis? Oh, come on, Mom, get with the times. No, but so I go, do you or do you not know who Eddie Vedder is? And they're like, sorry, who? I was like, I'm gonna slap you. I am gonna slap you right now. You're joking, right? And they're like, I'm like, Pearl Jam? Out of 4 21-year-old males, only one of them even knew who Pearl Jam was. And then the other guy goes, they had some okay stuff. And I was just like, I think you all need to leave my house right now. And then I laughed and they're like, no, it's fine. I'm like, I guess I don't even really know what the like cool kid 20-year-old like things would be. And they're like, there's a lot of like independent artists. And I'm like, let me tell you about independent. Let me tell you about when no one knew who Four Non Blondes was, but I saw them. Let me tell you about Annie DeFranco, who I saw live in concert. Let me tell you about Lollapalooza in 1994 and underground raves in LA in the 90s. It was eye-opening and I feel kind of old, but that's okay because I look fabulous with this pink hair. So I'm okay with it. But yeah, that was really funny. At least I thought it was funny. So at least I laughed. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna go pick up Caitlin and then I'll probably check in with you guys later. Okay, bye. You're not gonna be on it. Coconut. What's wrong with me? That is the question for today. Nothing's wrong with me. You guys, it's 8:20 at night. I'm gonna dye some yarn. I'm gonna dye 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10 skeins, but I did so much else today. Like, part of me is like, go to bed, rest, you need to rest, but I'm so just like into yarn dyeing right now, and I'm like, I'm Teresa, I do what I want. Okay, so I'm gonna dye some yarn. I feel like that's all Vlogmas is gonna be, is me dyeing yarn. I hope you guys are here for it. I have felt a little bit disconnected from the like knitting community because I'm not knitting that much, which is another reason why I think the membership is gonna be amazing because it'll let me live vicariously through you knitting with my yarn. You will be making art with art that I arted for your art. Fun fact, I failed art in 7th grade and I didn't even get in trouble because my mom just goes, Teresa, an F in art? That spells fart. So that's so funny you're not even in trouble. It was a true story because she told me I didn't do art right, the teacher in 7th grade. She told me my art wasn't the right way to do art. And so I said, well, then I don't want to do it. And so you know what? I didn't for a really long time. I also failed algebra and chemistry. Chemistry was because I was a junior and it was first period and I was asleep. Guess what I do every single day for a living now? Art, math, and science. Yeah, crazy pants. So don't let anybody tell you that like your art isn't good or you're not doing something the right way because someone else's opinion of you is none of your business. You stay true to yourself. That's my advice for tonight. Maybe, I don't know. I might try to get a little bit of footage of me dyeing yarn, but honestly, it's going to be a lot of just slow, like, waiting. So, I don't know. If I don't check in with you again a little bit later, I'd like to, just to say goodnight. Then, good evening. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you for Vlogmas tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you in a couple minutes if I'm relaxing later. Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, love you, bye.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play.
I just realized this has been almost an hour-long vlog, like 40 minutes. So I'm gonna call it quits for videos tonight. I'm gonna finish dyeing this yarn and go to bed. But this is kind of what I want to do as a sneak peek, dip your toes in from what you can expect from the Die Hard community that I'm putting together on December 5th. So definitely subscribe to my newsletter, and that's the best way to find out like how to gain access to that. Also, the Yarn of the Month subscription will start December 5th. And I just feel like this is going to be such a good way to connect with you all. I truly do. And I want to share all the things with you. So words are starting to get a little bit hard. That's when you know, that's when you know it's time to stop. However, that moment passed about an hour ago. So I don't want to let history repeat itself and burn out. So I'm going to call it quits. And my family is going to start coming home from work. So I'm going to go spend time with them. So I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow morning. And until tomorrow, peace out. Bye.